Good evening, everyone. I am Antonio Novoa. Today, I will share with you a very interesting topic, literature in teaching the four language skills. Okay. Over this presentation, we will find legends, literature material, with a lot of value, cultural value. So, and activities, um, activities that if you want to teaching your students the communication skills you can do, okay, you can apply. So communication skills such as listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Okay, let's hit the first one. Well, the first one, I have to say something. I just want to say this. This is a very special legend to me because it's from my hometown. So I appreciate it a lot because I grew up listening this legend. Call it El Lechero y la Laguna. Okay, this is a romantic legend. I know I already know this so uncommon, but it's a pretty good legend. Okay, the introduction. This is a very important and a well-known legend from the indigenous culture of the Ecuador and Syria. Okay, this legend talks about the true love between a man and a woman from two different cultures, communities, and how the love they feel for each other allowed them to stay together for the rest of their lives. Well, the activities that we can apply, the first one, communication skills, is reading. After presenting the literary work to the students, we will share opinions on what the main theme of the reading could be based on its title. Okay. And after sharing a copy of the literary work with the students, which in this case is an Ecuadorian legend, we proceed to do a group of reading. Okay. During this group reading, the students must point out and identify the main characters, the spots, the city, the settings, and the billions. you know, they must also underline the words that are unknown to them and give them a meaning of the end of the reading by applying inferential reasoning. Okay. Writing activity, excuse me. After analyzing and understanding the literature and cultural value of the reading, the students will work in small groups to answering the following questions based on the information provided by the literature work. Okay, the first one is, what is the problem that the legend presents? And who are the supporting characters? Who are the main characters? And what was the outcome? I already told you this is a pretty interesting and romantic legend, so you have to read it. If you want to read it, I put a link over here. So and until the end of this presentation, you will find the same link. Okay. Now we will talk about the USA culture. I feel well, I think a lot of people say that USA don't have a specific culture, but I think this kind of people is wrong because USA have a lot of pretty interesting culture. So, okay, that's a kind of suggestion for me. Listening. It is important to provide students with authentic material that they can learn and adapt to their personal tastes. So in order to learn a little more about American cultures, I will present three songs that convey a lot about American culture. But the students will choose which one we will work with, you know. The, this three songs are very special and for the American people. The first one is Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen. Okay, it reflects American pride. And we can have to Sweet Home Alabama. Maybe a lot of people remember that song from the a very popular movie called um oh damn, I forgot it. Forrest Gump. Yeah. And the last one is American Pie. Okay, it tells the story of rock and roll in American culture in the 1950 and 1960. You know, uh, a golden era. And listening activity. After choosing the song, we will listen to it in class with the help of the projector to be able to see video and the lyrics of their song. I think it's pretty important watch and listen that song, not just listen or just watch the video, you know, reading and speaking. After listening to it and analyzing it in depth, the students will have to write a reflection on it and about the cultural value that the lyrics of the song and singers' interpretation. That's why it's very important to see the video too, convey to them. And their duty will be to review this reflection, and in the next class, they will share it orally in class. Okay? In this way, there will be an interaction with their classmates, the teacher, and the authentic material, obviously. Okay, the last one culture that we talk about today is Mexico, from Mexico. Call it Day of the Dead. It's a pretty important culture and tradition in Mexico. But we will talk about literature material that it provides us. Okay, Day of the Dead. What is it? In Mexico, the Day of the Dead is a holiday celebrated on November 1st and 2nd to honor loved ones who have passed away. What is done on this holiday? During this holiday, families make altars with offerings that includes flowers, candles, food, and personal objects of the deceased. And it is always accompanied by music and colors. That's a pretty colored celebration. And the authentic material that will transmit culture value will be Coco. Coco is a Pixar animated film released in 2017. Yeah, telling the story of a boy who imaginatively explores Mexican culture and traditions. Okay, using this literature and audiovisual work, we will develop these activities. Okay, listening and writing. Watch the movie. With the help of the audiovisual projector, students will watch the film in class in English and with the English subtitles. I think it's pretty important to, if you want to see a movie, a song in English, you have to use the English subtitles. Okay, that's a kind of suggestion, it's a little advice. Identify cultural value. Okay, while watching the film, the students should write it down below, all the aspects that they believe are related to the Mexican culture in the film, such as will be as music, food, traditions, something like that. And investigation, okay, the last part of this activity. With the help of their notes that the students wrote in class, students must choose the most interesting tradition or custom they found in the film, and they must consult its specifications and share them orally with their classmates in the following class. And the teacher can provide the other kind of reflection in obviously the feedback, okay? About the vocabulary, expressions, things like that. And thank you. I appreciate the time. That's and bibliographies that you can find the videos, images, songs. And thanks for your time. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I hope to see you in the next opportunity. Good evening.